What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of
Burton Ballers, and welcome to our match preview of our upcoming game against
Burnley.
All you need to know about Chelsea versus Burnley. So guys, we have another clean sheet in a week, midweek. Wasn't a great game, was it?
It was a bit boring.
It was a bit boring, but we got the job done, you know. And so yeah, so onward and upwards.
Who scored again?
So it was Ziyech, wasn't it? Yeah. Ziyech scored a goal.
Yes, he usually comes in clutch.
And you know what? We are going to face a team similar to what we faced on, but a bit more organised than what we saw the other day, and a little bit more quality, just a little bit more quality in Burnley, because Burnley are going to be physical, just like who was the team we played? It's like Malmo, wasn't it? Yeah, just like Malmo, they'll be physical. They're going to be playing a defensive, low block type of football, and we're going to have to break them down. So Zane, another low block team, similar to what we faced on Tuesday. Do you think we've got enough in our locker to break them down?
Yeah, we have some fast wingers like Adoy. We've got James as a wing back.
Yeah,
I think we can go in behind.
Yeah, what you said about James as a wing back, that's vital, because our wing backs are so pivotal to the way that we play. They're so important. So you saw when we didn't have James and Chilwell, how we struggled to. We did create a few chances, to be fair, but not a lot of big chances. And we had Havertz didn't really put anything away, did he? He was a bit disappointing when it came to his finishing.
He took a few extra touches.
And he's just very casual in his style, isn't he? And everything is just done in a casual, sort of lackadaisical way.
Bundesliga way.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. You know, I know it's not our match, but if you look at the Bundesliga compared to the Premier League, Jadon Sancho is struggling. He can't even get into the Manchester United side. And the England side was announced today by Gareth Southgate. He's not even in there. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Manchester United, we're here to talk about Chelsea. So anyway, let's get on to the team news then. Team news. So, it was a welcome. We saw Pulisic, didn't we?
And he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
Or fouled.
Actually, he didn't get injured or fouled.
I don't think Malmo knows that, but he's so fragile.
Exactly. So it was great to see Pulisic back on the pitch. So hopefully he'll get... And he likes playing against certain sides. Burnley is one of the sides he likes playing against. Didn't he score a hat-trick against Burnley? He did, didn't he? A couple of seasons he did. I remember.
Spurs.
No. I'm sure it was Burnley he scored a hat-trick against. It was, yeah. I have to check it afterwards. I'm sure it was Burnley. But yeah, Crystal Palace is another side he likes playing against. So hopefully he'll get some minutes against Burnley and maybe score another goal against them. As I said, we haven't seen the press conference yet from Thomas Tuchel, but so we don't know about Lukaku. But he did say Lukaku and Werner will probably be back after the international break.
Why is it another international break, man?
I know,
It's
good for us though, because at least it gives our players one more week to get fit. And as I said earlier, when we had these two out injured, I said we may be able to cope with 2 or 3 games without them in the side, but when a prolonged period of time without them in the side, we may struggle a bit. And you know, okay, we scored 7 when they were first out, but then we saw yeah, exactly. But we didn't really put our chances away on Tuesday. You know, if we had the Lukaku, maybe a Werner. I don't know, Werner, maybe. Yeah. They would have put a couple of those chances away, I think.
No, Werner wouldn't have put them away. He would have created some chances.
Maybe. So yeah, we'll see. So anyway, we'll wait to see on that front. Kante, he was rested. I think he had a slight niggle, but it wasn't too bad to keep him out. So they didn't risk him. So he'll be fit and rearing to go against Burnley. And also, I'm hoping that Mason Mount will be better now. It was not COVID, they said. He was sick, so it wasn't COVID. So he should be back for the Burnley game. So that's the team news out of the way. So now, Zayn, what comes next? Head to head. So, in the last 10 matches that we've played against Burnley, how many have we won?
We've won... So Burnley used to be like one of our bogey sides. We've won 7.
Well done. Drawn?
2. Lastly.
Have you been doing your homework? He's been doing his homework, hasn't he?
I just get
Yeah, and we lost.
1.
Can you remember the game we lost though?
No.
Right. Do you remember Conte?
Wait.
You remember Conte? Were you there? Were you?
Was it 4-0?
No. Were you saw Conte win the league, didn't you, with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The 3-4-3 promotion.
yeah, that's right. And then the season after, I think we played them opening game of the season, and we had 2 players sent off. Remember, Gary Cahill and who was the other one? I can't remember the other one was. But then they beat us 3-2. It's the only time they've beaten us in ages. And then Morata scored in that game as well. Yeah.
Did Aspilicueta cross it in?
Probably
It was a
that's
header.
what it across. It was a header.
No,
I know it was a header.
and Morata always
They had a
the
good
best
combination, didn't they? Yeah. But yeah, so we got beat 3-2 in that game. But as I said, we had 9 men, so it wasn't really a fair reflection. And that season went downhill from then. And then the less said, and that was Conte. You know, Conte, the guy's at Tottenham now, so we don't like him anymore, do we? He's a Tottenham manager.
Conte just used 3-4-3. He overused it. If he switched it up, we could have won the league the other year as well.
No, he was sulking, I think, because he didn't get all the buys that he wanted, so he started to sulk a bit.
So he just used 3-4-3 constantly.
Yeah. So anyway, I wouldn't say good luck at Tottenham, bad luck at Tottenham. So I can't wish him good luck there. Right, anyway, let's go to our quiz time. Right, it's hard because there's not a lot of players in your era, Zane, who've played for both Chelsea and Burnley. But there's 2 currently playing at the moment. One you won't know because he was in the youth setup at Chelsea, but I'll give you a clue on him. And the other one, do you remember Ben who?
Me.
Ben you? No, let's not start that again. Yeah. All right, so one was on loan to them a couple of seasons ago. He hardly plays for us, and he hardly played for them neither.
Position?
Midfield. He spent more time getting beaten up than he did playing for Burnley.
Beaten up?
Yeah. He had a bit of a black eye one day. You know? I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a brilliant clue and you'll get it. Here's a clue. Danny, what?
Drink water.
Don't mind if I do. Cheers.
He was on Burnley?
Yeah, he was at Burnley. He was on loan. Exactly. He was on loan to them, but he didn't really play anything.
How could he be at Burnley? Because he could just put the burn out with the water.
Oh, and the other one, you wouldn't know him, but I'm going to give you a clue. It's another thing to do with bottles, actually. But this is wine bottles. What's at the top of a wine bottle? No.
Wine.
No, what's at the top of the wine bottle?
Wine.
Not wine. It's wine's inside.
Over that.
What's it called?
Glass.
No, the wooden thing. Do you know what it's called?
Wooden. Cork. Oh.
Yeah, cork.
I wouldn't meant like a wine glass.
No. Bottle. Cork. So we had a player called Jack Cork.
Yeah, Jack
Cork. So his dad, Alan Cork, actually played for Wimbledon. But Jack, he was in our youth setup. I don't think he played many games for Chelsea at all. And he made his name more at Southampton than he went to Burnley. But then there's some other players you probably haven't heard of. We had a guy called Frank Sinclair, who was part of...
He used to play for everyone.
He was part of... Yeah, he's another one. He was on the Leicester one.
Yeah.
And was there someone else? Not Tottenham. Yeah, so Frank Sinclair, as he played for them. One of my favourite players actually at the time, him and Eddie Newton, known as the Blues Brothers back in the day. We had a guy, lots of people who kind of came from our youth team actually to play for them. A guy called Damien Matthew, who played for Crystal Palace as well as Burnley. Another guy called John Harley. I think he's a coach now in our youth team, one of our under 15 squads or something. So John Harley. He didn't play a lot of games for us, but he was known for his long shot. He had a very good shot on him. Going way back, and a lot of other people won't remember this, only the likes of probably, who's it? Bobby will probably remember this. And Sodraki, remember a guy called Ian Britton, Scottish midfielder. And he was actually in the team when I first started supporting Chelsea. It was him and this guy called Gary Stanley and Ray Wilkins who were in our midfield. So I do remember Ian Britton fondly. Right, so you did well this week. Well done. A couple of clues, but yeah, you got there. Good for you. And let's finally go on to the what we're going for? Match predictions or scores for this weekend. So because we're only doing 3 this week, aren't we? Because we've got a Manchester derby. Let's start with our game because it's a Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff. Chelsea versus Burnley. What do you think?
2-0 Chelsea.
You know, again telepathy because I think exactly because we haven't got no striker and they're going to be very rigid at the back. I think they're going to be just play hard to going to be hard to break down.
I was going to go 3, but because no one or
so I'm going 2 because the Norwich was a different game because they're a bit more open. I don't think Burnley are going to play as open as Norwich did. So it's going to be a 2-0. You know, two goals in the second half, I think.
You've got Man U, Man City with Man U at home.
That's the Sunday match, though, isn't it? Is that Sunday match or Saturday match?
Saturday, 12:30.
Oh, that's a morning game. Oh, I didn't realise that was a morning game. Oh, right, okay, the Manchester derby. Yeah, so, you know what? They're like Jekyll and Hyde, though, Manchester United. Told you they'll beat Tottenham, and they did. Then they had a terrible result. Obviously, Ronaldo's carrying them on his back as normal. His back must be really painful at the moment. He's carrying them so much.
He's old as it is.
Yeah, I know. He's an old man. He's gonna have to get that Zimmer frame quicker than expected. You know the way he's carrying them. Poor boy. Yeah. So
poor old man.
Yeah. I'm on the fence on this one, because I don't know what Manchester United are going to turn out. That's what I say. Man City could blow them apart, but Manchester City lost against Crystal Palace the other day. I'm going to sit on the fence,
2-2.
I'm going to go 1-1.
2-2.
Are you going 2-2? 2-2 for you, 1-1 for me. Yeah. Manchester derby's going to form out the window. It's going to be tight. And
then we got Arsenal. What I'm joking. It's got West Ham, Liverpool, West Ham at home.
Actually, we may have to start including West Ham if they carry on playing the way they are. Because then now we may have to get rid of Manchester United and put West Ham in their place. If we're looking at the top 4, because that's what I'm saying.
Wait, Arsenal go third.
West Ham are playing quite well at the moment. Arsenal go third, really? Okay.
Yeah, well, probably not because goal difference.
Yeah, but that's West Ham have been doing well. But you know what? Liverpool, here's a fun fact about Liverpool. They have only once I think last week, or I think who did they play the other week, when they said this is the first time that they haven't scored 3 goals away from home. They've been scoring 3 goals away from home every single week, apart from, obviously they played Brighton. I think the week before Brighton. But they've been their away record is pretty decent actually. But West Ham are going well. But I still think Liverpool will win 2. Do you want me to go first, or do you want me to go first? Yeah, Liverpool win 2-1. I reckon 3-1 to Liverpool. So you think you're going to still carry on with that 3 theme, 3 goals? Yeah. So there it is, guys. That's it. That's everything you need to know about Chelsea, Burnley, and our score predictions. So your turn now. What do you think? Any more players you can think of who play for both Chelsea and Burnley? Let's stick it in the section below. And what are your score predictions for the weekend? Are you confident that we'll win without strikers again? Do you think we can maintain that form? Do you think Mendy is going to have to go to the dry cleaners next week because his sheets get dirty, or is he going to have another clean one? Let us know, guys. And don't forget, as always,
like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified when we make a video. Share this video and comment down below.
Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.